Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to pop on tonight and do a quick video for you to show you how to make these adorable little change purses. They're really sweet and you can use them for a variety of different things, including for change. But they carry all kinds of things. You can put, well, pretty much anything in them. And I've also attached a little key ring on the side, which is great. So if you're going out, it'll hold your debit card or license or any kind of card you want to put in there, and attach your keys on the side. Or sometimes we just have our key fob for garage or anything like that. So they're really great. And yeah, they're really easy to make, and so I thought I'd come on and show you a quick video on how to make them. I did some here in some beautiful metallic material that I can show you. And they don't take very much material to do. There's some really cute ones in there's a cat, a little dog one, precious, and I did the little polka dot lining in that one. I've done one with some paw prints on the inside, a little bird one, which is really sweet, and the little bright pink lining. You can make them as cute as anything. Also, I've done some children's ones. There's a unicorn one, which this one has like a little metallic look to it with the hot pink inside. And on the children's ones, I did not attach the key ring to them, but they're great for kids that, you know, want to keep their little money in there, or little barrettes, hair clips, stuff like that, or anything that little kids like to hang on to in their little purses. So I just want to show you really quickly how to put that together. And what you'll need first is 2 pieces of cotton or lightweight material that it measures 6 1/4 by 4. So I'm using cotton material, and I've also backed each piece with Pellon 809. So you want to use 2 pieces of Pellon on the back of your outside material. So just on those 2 pieces. And then also you're going to need 2 pieces of cotton material for your lining, and those measure the exact same size of 6 1/4 by 4. So again, just to repeat, you'll need 2 pieces of outside fabric and 2 pieces of lining and 2 pieces of your interfacing. You also need a little piece that measures 1 1/2 by 3, and that's going to make your little piece for your ring. And I'm just using a little 1-inch key ring, and I'm using an 8-inch zipper. And you can use you can change the size of your change purse to any size pouch that you would like, as long as you change the size of your zipper. Your zipper would have to be bigger than the size of your material. So if you are going to have your material, like this one is 6 1/4 and my zipper is 8. If you're going to have your material 10, then you would have to have your zipper, probably a 12-inch zipper, because you need to have these metal ends on the outside of your corners. So we can get started. So what you need to do first is, after you iron on your interfacing on the back of your outside material, you're going to lay down your outside material, and you're going to take your zipper and you're going to lay it down, turn it upside down and lay it face down that way, so that your zipper is on the top. You're lining it up with the top part of the material. And you're just going to take your clips and clip that in there. And you're also going to take your lining and line that up as well with your zipper and your top piece, and lay that on top and clip that in as well. And so you're going to use your zipper foot for this. If you do not have a zipper foot, it's okay. You can use your regular foot for this. You just want to make sure that you're going to sew close to your zipper. But if you do have a zipper foot, that's great. So you're going to sew as close to your zipper as possible, leaving about 1/4 of an inch along there, and you can feel that your zipper foot will run along there as you're sewing. And you're going to backspace in the beginning and at the end. Just go slow at first. Trying to keep everything straight. And like I said, these make cute little gifts. So now you have your lining on and your zipper on, and what you want to do now is lay that flat, push that back, and you can see that you have a nice distance there between your material and your zipper. So you want to lay that back, kind of finger press that down, and sorry, the key ring there. And so you're going to flip that over, just pull your lining down and kind of finger press it down to get it laying down nicely. And I like to just put a clip on each side just to hold that lining on. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put stitching just at the top here, running along the side of the outside fabric, just to hold that down along the zipper. staying as close to the zipper as possible without going actually on the zipper. But basically what you're doing is putting a nice little stitch there, top stitch. And what this is going to do, it's going to keep the material down on the outside and on the inside lining so it doesn't get caught in your zipper later on. There, now you can see that it's a nice stitch going across and also on your lining. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your next piece of outside material and you take your piece that you just completed and you're going to now turn this right side together and lay that on top there so that your zipper is now facing down, and you're going to line that up with your other outside piece. Line that up, and now you're going to take your other piece of lining and line that up on top of that, and you're going to clip this together. Again, just take your time, clip it together. Okay. Okay, so now you're going to, again, sew along here, just above that zipper, and sew down. Back stitching at the beginning and at the end. Okay, so now we have that one stitched there, and now it's stitched on both sides. So now you're going to do the same thing. Finger press this side down on this side, as well as on the front. And you're going to going to clip that there so it holds it in place. And you're going to sew the top seam down here again, the same as this one. Okay, so now you have a seam on both sides and the seam in the back. So now we're going to, this is very important, is undo the zipper, and you're going to take your two outside pieces and you're going to clip these together, line them up, clip those. And we're going to line up our lining pieces. And when you get over to your zipper part, you want to lay the zipper down flat. You see how that lays down flat? And that makes it easier for when your sewing machine is going over, and also it'll make it easier when your little purse is together. It'll make your zipper lay flat better. Just line that lining up there. And when you get to this part here, you want to, I'm just going to put a pin there. I'm just going to put a pin here, because I'm going to not sew here. We're going to leave that part open, so I'll be able to turn the change purse in the other way, like inside out, or in the right way. So I'll just leave that pin there to remind me not to sew that. Now, just before we do sew this around, I'll set that there. We're going to sew our little tab. So what I like to do is just fold it towards the middle, and then fold it in half like that. And all I do is just put a stitch right down the middle, or you can do it on the side. Actually, I'm going to take my foot off now and change it to my regular . Now you have a little bit of wiggle room to make this a little bit shorter, because the measurements for it are makes it a little bit big, so you can kind of work with it a little bit. So you can put the ring on, and then I just fold it over like that. And what you're going to do now is, when you have your change purse on this side where the outside piece is, you're going to take your key ring and stick it in here, and you're going to put it in probably about a ½ an inch, and so you have a little bit hanging out there. And I'm just going to clip that down, just like that. And when I come down to stitch that, I will back stitch over that a couple of times to secure it. When you do clip it, you can pin it if it's you feel it's not straight, which I might do, because clipping it sometimes makes it a little bit difficult. So I might just pin it there. It's a little bit thicker, so I love these clips. I hate pins. I'm always sticking myself with pins. Okay, there we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start sewing here, go down all the way around, back stitch back and forth here over our little key ring, and go all the way around, making sure that our zippers are flat down. And before you do this, make sure that your zipper is open. Double check again before you can always open that up with your clips and double check that your zipper is open. But yeah, start here. Make sure that you have a pin to leave an opening up here so you can turn it after we're all done. And I would do about maybe a quarter of an inch seam allowance, or a half an inch seam allowance. Maybe about a half an inch. And back stitch at the beginning and at the end. When you get to the corner, just lift your foot up and pivot around, and then keep going. Just take your time going over your zipper. And take your time going over your key ring. Again, back a few times. Back stitching, sorry. These come together fairly quick, and you can make these for gifts. I've given a lot out for Christmas. I make them for craft shows. They're very popular. I have a few of them myself in different colors, and yeah, I give them to friends, and they love them. So give yourself about at least 3 inches here to turn it inside out. Okay, and there, now it's all stitched around. So what you want to do now, or what I like to do, is go to the corners and just snip off your corner. Careful not to cut into your stitching. Just snip the corners off just to help with getting rid of some of that bulk. And I just cut off some of the extra bulk that's around. You can cut off the extra bulk there of your key ring and your zipper. And it helps when you have sharp scissors. And again, like up here, cut your corners off. And now we can turn our little purse in the other way. And you know, it is stiff from the Pellon, so it is going to take a second to turn it in the other way, but just take your time, put your finger right in the corners there and turn them, get right in the corners, and take your time turning it in the other way. Careful not to rip any of the material. You don't want to rip your stitches or anything, but it does come out all the way. This is actually my favorite part because it's like you're turning out like a surprise. And anyways, so the corners, once you take that nice bulk out of there, they come out nice and rounded. And when it comes to the zipper, just push that up to bring the zipper up there. And again, on the other side, there's your key ring, which is nice and secure on there. And your lining, you want to bring your finger around and come up with the corner there and on that side. And for the opening, just bring it around and give it a little pull, and you'll see that that'll tuck right in very easily. Sorry about the light there. That'll tuck in very easily there. And what I like to do, instead of just stitching here, I like to stitch right across, and it looks like it was meant to be part of the design. So that's what I'm going to do. Just put a stitch as close to the edge as possible. My little threads. There you go, and see that it looks like it's just part of the design, especially when you have your thread that matches. So you just tuck that in. And it tucks in very nicely. You just pull your zipper across. And there you go. There's your little change purse with your little key ring on the side. If any of if them got wrinkled at all, you could run it under the iron, but they're very sweet, super cute, and it didn't take long to make them at all. I really enjoyed doing the video for you. If you enjoyed watching the video, please leave me a comment in the comment box. I have just reached 50 subscriptions, and I'm trying very hard to get to the next milestone of 100. If you can give me a shout out on your channel, please do so. I'm trying very hard to get my channel going, and I would definitely pay it forward back to you through your channel and give you a shout back for anybody that's on my channel. That anyways, that's what I believe in, is paying it forward to the next person. So please subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Hit the bell if you'd like to see more videos, and the hit the like button if you did like the video. I really appreciate you watching the video today, and thank you for stopping by. I hope that everybody is well and take care, and Yeah, I hope you had a great day. Bye-bye.